Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. I know today is not Tuesday, it's Wednesday, but we had to delay the stream. Oh, but we had to delay. I heard my echo of my voice, so I got shocked. I don't know if you heard that too. Anyway, I was saying that we had to delay it due to some accidents that happened yesterday. It seemed that my microphone didn't want to work yesterday, so yeah, it totally crashed on me. I didn't change my microphone, by the way, but my PC sometimes like to joke around with me and change with the settings, so I had to like restart some of my settings and play around with some stuff until it works. And thank God it worked. Thank God. Even though I spent like an hour trying to fixing it, but it's fine. I'm totally cool with it. So I'm very sorry about what happened yesterday. And we're gonna do the wallpaper today. I even yesterday started the stream without the microphone, but luckily some of my chat noticed how stupid I looked speaking without voice. And yeah, it was horrible. So I spent some time starting with the stream until someone said that there's something wrong with my microphone. So I'm pretty grateful to the person who told me that there was problem with the microphone, because I really did start with the design. But this is fine. We didn't like do too much from the design, and I erased some of the parts that I did do, so it doesn't look weird with this video saved in my studio. So yeah, let's start with our design and sharing our screen. We're gonna start with sharing our screen. Okay? Streaming. And yeah, I've also made for myself a small little VTuber to have like some kind of face-to-face conversation with you guys. It might lag from time to time. Yes, my camera is terrible. I didn't have bought a very good camera, but this is fine. This is totally fine. It's like a way for me to show myself in a different way. So yeah, now our screen is sharing and my character is on the screen too. And now we're gonna go to Photopea to start designing. Yippee! Okay, so I have my save file here. As you can see, I erased everything we did into the stream that didn't work. So the character we're doing is Deuce. It will be the same style and theme as Ace wallpaper. So the colors are ready and everything is cool. All we have to do is transform this empty canvas into a masterpiece. So here's our files. I will start by dragging and dropping our Deuce model into the canvas. Then I will use the selection tool to select until half of his arm, like this. And I'm gonna copy and paste and then erase the parts that I do not need. Yes, gonna scale him up to see if everything's good. Yes, we've erased enough from his design, and now we're gonna turn him to pitch black, like this, totally black color. Edgy Yankee Deuce. He's back to his teenager mood, even though he's still a teenager. Okay. So now we have our character here, and now we're gonna get our inner background. We have these three inner backgrounds, but I'm thinking about keeping the entrance for another character and choosing the one with the maze garden. Putting it on top of Deuce, and I'm gonna clip it by clicking Alt. Like this, and I'm gonna scale it down. So I want what I have, like a small vision inside my head, like I have a picture of what I want to do, and that is to keep the tree in the middle like this, and then we're gonna stretch the sky to have some kind of design up here a little bit, and stretch the tree part, this one here, and I want the bucket to be in the picture. So for now, I think the picture like this is looking good, and all we have to do is like stretch the part that we do need, which with our favorite tool, liquify tool. Hello, crew. I'm glad that the timing was not that bad for joining, because it's way different than our usual timing. Usually we start at 7:30, but it's now like it's gonna become 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm stretching the parts of the flowers. So Deuce won the voting thing on Instagram, and to be honest, I did expect him to win. I don't want to be harsh on Jack, but I expected him to win. Also, I'm thinking about a showdown between some characters, like to make things more exciting. I'm not like gonna design Jack in the next stream. I'm gonna do another voting thing. Okay, I'm gonna do another voting, and another character will win. Then another character will be left, and I'm gonna do another voting. So the characters who are winning are gonna get the design faster. However, the characters that are not winning, which are losing the vote, are gonna have a re-voting thing until we see which character is gonna be the last one. So it's like to make things a little bit mysterious to see which character we're gonna end up with at being in our last uh, stream of this collection. Of course, after finishing this collection, I'm not gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna start doing other content. I use this opportunity to start like testing myself and also improving my way of speaking. I want to be my way to be more interesting and so on. So yeah. If my VTuber is lagging, it's fine. It's just because of the camera and maybe weak internet. Maybe. But I think it's due to the weak camera that I'm using. It's not like a very good camera. It's very old camera. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna buy a new one, hopefully. Also, I really wish for the time for me to, like, I'm gonna buy maybe a hammer or something just to crash my PC after I buy a new one. I'm just waiting for that moment. But I know I'm not gonna do that. But I keep having this vision, evil vision inside my head that I really do want, like, to buy a hammer and say goodbye to this old PC, the one that is making me suffer. It's pretty. I know I really appreciate that it's been alive with me for a very long time. It's giving me opportunities to do streams like these. But oh boy, that's enough. That's enough. It's raising my blood pressure. For the new stream theme, I haven't really decided yet. I'm kind of, I'm thinking about it. I still haven't decided. I'm thinking about what kind of program I do want to use. I'm thinking of continuing using Photopea, but maybe I'm gonna like start mixing with other programs or do like some kind of different things during the streams. Oh, I forgot to stretch the sky part, but you see now that tree now is hidden. It wasn't like as it was in the beginning. I just want now to stretch the sky. But yeah, I haven't really decided about the neck. It's not stretching. It's the wrong part. Wait a minute. I have to click here, then go liquify mode. Yes. As I was saying, I haven't really decided, to be honest, on what the next stream content will be. I'm gonna brainstorm very hard to know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm excited to know what's gonna be the next streaming content. It's fun to do more designs on live. It's a nice idea. I really like the idea. I think it's kind of unique, like designing for a video game while talking or doing some kind of activity. I did suggest in one of my previous streams that I'm gonna do like, I don't know, maybe like it's not like gaming, but like reading stories or something. Well, the sky did not get stretched. Did not stretch. Like reading stories, for example, like while doing a design, maybe I turn on Twisted or something, but maybe my computer will start screaming. I did test a program. If the sky is not stretching, wait, I'm gonna test it. Maybe if I do that. I was saying that. Okay, it's annoying me. Okay. Anyway. I was saying that maybe I can like stream while doing a video game stream at the same time. No, wait, that wasn't what I was talking. I was talking about the program. Yeah, I tested a program for me to share my phone screen, but for some reason, when I do that, the whole Wi-Fi in the whole house crashes. Like no one can connect with the internet anymore. It was very bad. I tested out with myself, but it did not work, and the internet stopped working. I was like, you know that move that you do when the internet gets very bad, that you turn off the Wi-Fi from the electricity, like to shut it down, and you say, yeah, maybe it will work. I was like, ah, turn it off, turn off the Wi-Fi. But then I discovered I was the one who's ruining the Wi-Fi. It was the problem, was it with the Wi-Fi? It was with me trying. I pressured it so hard to the point it was like, stop, stop, I won't connect anymore, no more. The sky part is not very heavy, so which one was the sky part? Okay, this one. Okay. I have to fix this part from here too. I'm gonna zoom in, maybe to make the cloud look more natural. Stretching the clouds. It's fine if it looks somehow weird because we're gonna erase some parts from it later on. So in Twisted Wonderland, a new event has started, and it is the Halloween event. You know, I've seen this event in the game twice, and I'm gonna start screaming at this point because this is the third time I'm seeing this event. I think the first part was the one that had way many reruns, but also this part, I'm like, please stop with the Halloween. I'm gonna go crazy at this point. This event and the Tsumu one was a total curse. I can't explain how much I hate them. It wasn't a bad event. It was a good event. But I've had enough of it. I had my fun in it, and I'm now ready to move on. Okay, that's enough stretching. We have to stop stretching now. And I'm gonna get the colors. I'm going back to Ace one, copy and paste the full model. Then I'm gonna copy and paste the other colors. Okay, and paste. Okay, so I copied and pasted the colors for the inner background and the model. Thank you very much for your kind comment, Kuro. Yeah, I spent by the way, I talked about this, but I totally forgot. I talked about it in the stream when the microphone wasn't working. And it is funny because I was talking, I said the whole story without a microphone, and oh my God, I wish this never happens again. I said that if you do remember, I said once in my previous streams that I was working on something and I had like to start the stream later, like at 8 o'clock. So yeah, that was what I was working on, and I wanted to share it at the same time that I finished it, but for some reason that time the camera didn't work. So I was like, why was it working? And the time was running out of me. Like I already delayed the stream half hour, and I didn't want to delay it anymore or any longer. But yeah, so I ended up not using it that stream, and yeah, I really wanted to do that, but it's fine. This is fine. I've also wait a minute. What was I doing here? Yeah, and after I finished the whole stream, I was like, I decided to even though the stream has ended, but I was like curious, why wasn't the camera working? I was pretty sure the camera was working before starting the stream. Was it the like a pressure from the or was it lagging? I wasn't so sure about what was happening, so I decided to check it out. But later on, when I decided after the stream to turn it on, it worked. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Why did it suddenly start working after I turned off the connection with the stream? Luckily, the problem was not from the stream itself, it was from the camera. Uh, like it was all blurry for some reason, and the lens was very blurry, and it had like an issue with the I had it very close to me. It was like very close, like on my left side. I had it close to my face. I thought it would be better if the camera was close. But no, when I moved the camera backward, it worked. Even though I was like even though the camera is not very good, so yeah, I thought maybe if it was next to me, it would be better for this old camera, like this old man camera, to work. But it works better when it's far. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with my camera. It works with the opposite way, in the opposite way. Like I was trying to be nice to it, but it decided not to receive my kindness. So yeah, thank you very much for complimenting the model. I've also like made a couple more reaction to it, like a sad expression. I might do more expression later on, but for now I only did like a couple one. You should see me with my hat on. I even have a hat, but I don't want to use it in this stream because it would get way too much in the way. I don't want it to hide too much from the left side of my tool because it takes space. Okay, so I finished doing like main highlights on how I want my inner background to look. We have the camera in the middle, and we have some kind of fade sky here happening. I'm gonna fix that in a better way later on. And now we have to bring our Deuce model, the chibi Deuce. So I have two Deuce here. Oh, yeah, two Deuce here, not this one. This one is very default. I have two ones. I don't know which one that I did like. I have this one with the steady pose, and I think I have one with him very happy. So if it's either we're gonna make him happy or we're gonna make him like we want to fight something. Let's start with this one. I'm gonna put it on top of everything, and I'm gonna erase the parts that we don't need, like this. I'm gonna see how it looks while scaling it down. It looks cute, to be honest, but I'm gonna also try flipping it. Let's try flipping it horizontally like this. Maybe we can make him stand behind the bucket. Also, I'm gonna test the other pose that we have. Come here, boy. Maybe we can flip you like this. Now I'm gonna turn his lightning to -100 to see how he does look like. Okay. Yankee boy, yes. So it's either this pose or the other one. Happy one. So I'm gonna screenshot him when he's happy. And I'm gonna close this one. Paste it here. And we're gonna crop it. Deleting the extra parts. This one here and here. I'm gonna erase both of them like this. So we either gonna make him happy or we're gonna make him acting all sus and angry. It looks cute with him happy, but it looks like it lacks some kind of energy. The background is very simple that I want to add some extra movement and action to it. So I'm gonna go with the one him being leaning forward a little bit. Yes, it gives more vibe having him like looking for a fight. So I'm gonna go with this one, but I'm gonna make him a little bit smaller because his head is very big. And I'm gonna reduce his opacity so I can erase the parts that are behind the bucket. Come back to your place, boy. Okay, erasing the parts that we don't need. By the way, because I think my model is covering the brushes and the colors, so I'm using the black color brush. Yes, that's all you have to know, because my model's head is very big and it's covering, I think it's covering the colors. Yes, so I'm just erasing. I will also erase the shadows, by the way. I will erase the shadows like this. Bye bye tiny feet, bye bye tiny feet. By the way, the full model of Deuce, I like not the chippy one, but because I'm erasing his feet, I remembered. I really like his shoes. He has very nice shoes. He's wearing very good shoes. Like they're very sporty, they are very fancy, and I like them very much. You have to check them out. Wait, I'm gonna show you guys his shoes. Like, look at those shoes. Someone's gonna ask him from where he bought them. I think both him and Floyd will be friends with because of their shoes. I don't. Floyd likes buying shoes. He even once said, I think it was his birthday card. No, I don't have his birthday card. I don't know where I did read it. But he did say that he likes buying shoes. He saves money that his parents send him, I think. So he can't buy very, very expensive shoes. Yeah, they are very cool. I really like them. Like, look how big they are, and I don't know, they look very, very good. Imagine finding them at the shop or the mall. I can imagine myself buying them just because Deuce wears them. I hope they do have them in the women's sections, so I can get one for myself. Okay, now the parts. What's happening? So the parts that I've erased, and has to be in the picture. I'm gonna make them appear once again because we erased more than we need. Like his feet here don't need to be erased, and some parts here I'm just like tracing, you can say something like that, doing marks where I should make things appear. And I'm gonna make my opacity higher to make sure the colors are correct. Okay, this part is fine. Why do I feel that there's something wrong with his leg? Oh boy. Okay, these were his clothes. I was thinking like his feet is not supposed, his leg is not supposed to be there. It turned out it's just a piece of his clothes. Okay, so I'm gonna make my brush very small. I'm gonna make my brush very, very small. I'm gonna zoom in and start showing some parts of his leg. Also, I'm gonna make sure that the bucket is not, I'm gonna like covering anything from the bucket. Okay, so his leg is supposed to be somewhere there, here maybe. And oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, let's see. The bucket looks good and he has no shadows. Wait, is this a shadow or is it his feet? No, it's a shadow. I felt like his feet supposed to be longer, but it turned out it was the shadow. It's fine. Okay. So we fixed the model. I mean the chibi model. It is small and cute. So all I have to do now is bring the colors for the chibi. Ace, please do give me your color there. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna steal it from Ace and give it to the baby boy here. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. So here, the bucket, that's not a part from the bucket. I've erased some extra parts here. I'm gonna fix that. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. No. So I was saying that I was also skipping the story of the Halloween because the Halloween story, I've read it like thousands of times. I've read it once. It's more than enough. Like, stop. I don't need to read it like thousands of times. I sometimes reread some stories when they like because they are in front of my face. I will be like, yeah, okay, it's fine. I will read them again so I can like remember some small details, maybe some scenes or some character reactions. I didn't like notice in the first time. Also, after reading the main story, I think it's more nicer for you like to reread the events sometimes. Like you now know more about the characters, so you can now understand them better. Especially after reading like you can say the more characters that I started noticing better, maybe they are like Idia and Jamil the most because you like now know why they do react in some way, and behave in some, like you can't read the the firework event without understanding Jamil. Like you might find him annoying in that event, but after reading his story, you'd be like, "Oh, baby boy, baby," start appreciating him more. Yeah, I ended up going back to his. Okay. Mm, it looks like he's wearing heels. Riddle's shoes are nice. He does wear heels. I think it's pretty cool. He wears heels. He does wear heels. His shoes have some little bit of heels in them. Okay? Maybe he wears heels so he can, like, when someone makes him mad, he can, like, stomp on their feet. He can't, like, fight them with the fist. He's way too short for that. So rather than fighting with his fist, other than his magic, he can, like, just stomp on their feet. Like, he can make them suffer in his own way. He's just like a whole different level queen. He gives energy. He gives very bad, mad dog energy. He kicked. You mean when they were on the stairs? Like when he revenged from him? When he kicked him. He did some kind of revenge on him because Azul at first kicked him. So he decided to kick him back, I think. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I'm sorry, I just disconnected my microphone for a minute. So I'm back. Okay, so we finished the chibi part. Let me zoom up. Okay, the colors are looking nice. And I'm gonna like copy and paste now the background. The color. I really do like the colors of Heartsview. I remember doing them. They were one of the first, maybe like the third one to make. And Deuce, who was the first? I think Riddle. Yeah, at first I was like very suspicious of the lighting part. I was like, I don't know, the colors do seem different. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but the colors are whatever at first like kind of weird. But after like doing step and step and step and step, they turned out amazing. They like Heartsview, also one of my favorite color palettes. Pomfiore, and of course the Diaz Dorn colors. I think those three are my top three color favorite. Yeah, Carabia looks nice, but not too much. I like the red color more. Okay, so now let's start by adding the mirror part. Let's add the mirror part. Okay. I think I have the trauma now from the microphone. You guys do hear me, right? Okay. The mirror part, copy and paste on top, no, behind the model, like this. And make sure it's in the center of the canvas. I'm gonna center it. It is in the center. Thank God it's in the center. What about you, Deuce? Are you in the center? Okay, he was a little bit on the edges, but it's a pass mark. And now we're gonna erase. Before that, let's make it Deuce go a little bit down. His way top. Come down, boy. Come down, boy. Come down, boy. Come down, boy. Okay, he's now not way perfect. Come down, I said. Okay, good. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, stop. And let me check his head. Is his head fine? I think it's kind of big. His head is kind of big. I'm gonna just try scaling him down and check first before doing any other step. Okay, I've scaled him down. Let's check now. I'm gonna try centering him. Come to the middle, boy. I'm gonna center it once again, but I'm just doing things manual because I'm gonna keep changing maybe. Okay, I think his head, I like how the fact that Deuce look very steady in his pose, you know? Like each character give a different impression when you look at them. If you guys remember when I did the Floyd one, I was so mad because Floyd's design was like his model was leaning toward left a little bit. It was annoying because his head was like a little bit off the middle, and when you do automatic alignments, he just ruins everything. Like you have to fix it manually. But here you can see Deuce completely the opposite of Floyd. Like look how like he's standing very tall, and I'm proud of him. One day he will become a very good president. I think it's he wanted to be the class rep something, or was it the head dorm head? I don't know. But either way, I really wish he does accomplish that at some point of the story. It will be very interesting to see. Okay, so now I'm gonna, after I'm satisfied with the results, maybe just check it again that he's in the center. He wasn't in the center. This is fine. What about the background? No, no, let's not fix the background. I think it will ruin everything. Okay, everything is perfect. Okay, let's start by erasing. So you want to change according to their birthdays. That's very cute. I think it's a very nice idea for you to do that. But you have to be alert for every birthday that passes. And hopefully when I do finish the whole collection, it will be easier for you to do that. Like some characters are still, I still haven't finished them. But I don't know if the characters that birthday are still coming. I hope by that time the characters that I haven't done yet to do them about that time. So you can use them because that's a pretty cool idea. Yay! The bucket now is like way out of the picture, so I'm thinking like I'm gonna click both the chibi model and the inner background and raise them up a little bit because I really like the idea of the bucket to be inside the picture. It feels like Deuce is fighting with the bucket, you know? Like imagine him, the bucket, because the tree is now, I think some kind of disconnect happened, some kind of disconnection happened, but this is fine. You see, my PC is having bad thoughts. Well, maybe I should save just in case. Bad thoughts. Okay, I was saying that you might be fighting with whoever was the person who threw the bucket on the floor. Like, imagine him is like, "Why did you throw the bucket on the floor? We were painting. Do you want my head to get chopped off out of place? You want to kill us or something?" So yeah, I think he would do that. So the bucket is very important to our design because he's fighting with whoever was in front of him and ruined his day. Even though he wanted to be like the perfect student, he still wants to fight whoever he finds in front of his face. So now let's fix the parts here and there. Okay, then I'm just gonna focus a little bit here so I can erase the parts. I think there was no issue with the reconnecting, hopefully. Nothing got disconnected. But I don't know what was. Maybe there was some kind of lag due to me using tons of programs at the same time. Like I'm using, let's say, up to 5 programs at the same time. And if you're sitting with me in the room, you would definitely gonna hear the PC like screaming. The fan is spinning way too hard, like it's out of breath or something. I sometimes feel sorry about for my PC, but like this is the type of work that I do like to do, so it has to handle these kind of stuff until the time I buy my hammer and smash it. So it better keep working well until that time comes. Okay, just erasing and fixing the parts that are either way too much erased or are out of the frame. Okay, just gonna zoom in now and make my brush smaller. Okay. So today was Genshin Impact update. I really do want to play the new area, but my phone is like full. I have no space left in my phone. I've reached my max limit. I also, by the way, didn't get Kokumi. I did work hard. I did work hard. I did my absolute best. I lost my first pity. I was about to reach my pity again, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't pass. I didn't do enough, but I did do enough. Like, I did everything I could. I've reached, like, my pity now is on 65. You see how terrible this is? I'm feeling extremely mad now that I don't have Kokomi. I can't read that story now. I tried like fitting my space somewhere from like somewhere, I don't know. Just want to fill some space and empty my phone, but the whole space taken from my phone was literally only from my application. I do have a couple of gigabytes taken from the videos and images. I transferred them to my USB, the important videos, but some videos I couldn't like leave them out of my phone because I need them for editing and for fast designing stuff and so on. So I couldn't give up on them. I also have my digital drawings on my phone. I did save some copies. I had to remove some of my videos that I do. So, but it did not work. I could only fill my space for like 7 gigabytes. I don't think it's enough. And I also don't want I don't want that message to appear on my phone like whenever I open the gallery. Please free up some space. You don't have enough space to enter the gallery. Please free up the space. I do not want that message. It pisses me off. Like it closed the whole gallery on you. You are locked outside of your phone. Your own phone. You can't use your own phone. Don't make fun of me. I really wanted Kokumi. So both of us now. So Tomato Smile said that both of us, she was gonna watch the videos of the story on YouTube. Both of us are suffering from lack of storage. But no, I'm gonna try protecting myself from spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil anything on myself. I'm gonna try to be humble, even though I know like every social media platform now, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, I'm gonna see different videos editing. I'm gonna scroll down, but I know like half of my other eye is open. Thank you very much. You like the model? It's just a way for us like to communicate face to face in a more modern way. I wanted to give more impact for the live stream. So yeah, I made my own model. It's not way too detailed. I tried to make it simple because I really wanted to finish it fast. I might do later on like a full model. I will work hard on it. I know it will take like a very long period of time, but I really wanted to do something very fast, so I chose like a chibi kind model. And yeah, even though the rigging is, I know it's kind of simpler, I it took some time, but yeah, I really wanted to finish it like as soon as possible. Like, but even before finishing this series, I wanted to have some kind of way to show, me talking and so on. So thank you very much. Yeah, the pain of having not enough storage. Ah, like I have some other choices maybe to do it, to like for playing the game, but no. I just want that feeling like I'm trying to motivate myself. I'm working very hard on getting my PC. So the first thing I'm gonna do also is like I wanna play Genshin on PC. I think I'm really excited for this experience to happen one day. So yeah, one day. Okay, so I finished erasing the extra parts from the Deuce model. Now I'm gonna go to the mirror, the inner background. Let's try fixing the inner background. Yes, we're gonna start simple and grow bigger. And hopefully you guys will be there with me in this journey. Like I really appreciate it. And I'm really happy with everyone joining me and spending time with me. I'm also gonna work harder on my content and so on. Like I want to improve in many different ways. You can say this is a way for me to train some kind of training. But also like I'm enjoying every single moment, like even though it's like an only it might be experience, but it's also like very fun to do. Like I look forward for my streams. It's also keep me motivated to keep working on some kind of a series. So let's grow together. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fix the inner background. I'm gonna make the parts that are close to the mirror darker to give more depth to the design and work my way through. So yeah, I was just talking about Genshin also, how unlucky I am for both not having like Kukumi. Yes, I'm pretty mad at it. Like you might tell me like stop talking about it, but I'm pretty mad about it. Like I've never worked that much hard. Like my account, even though when I'm gonna like come back to the game, my account will have like very little primos, which is gonna very annoying. Like to enter the game and then find the amount of primo, like you have none, and you don't have any way to get primo because you don't have the storage to even play the game. This is fine. This is fine. I'm pretty cool with it. Okay. I think something wrong happened with the stretching part of the sky. Maybe I've erased it by mistake because I do remember having 5 liquify tools here. So here I'm just gonna go and show these parts here. And I'm gonna go back and stretch again. That's annoying, but it's fine. I'm gonna stretch the sky only. Okay, so it's on top of the tree. Okay, I'm just like making my own virtual ruler so I can know which side I should stretch. Okay, so if the tree is here, it was this part that I want to stretch. I don't know what happened to it. The first person, maybe I've erased it by mistake while I was fixing the positions. So now I'm gonna just stretch it again. And let's do the cloud part once again. Come on, fluffy, it's so fluffy. I think that's enough. Let's see. Okay, it looks weird, but this is fine. Yeah, I do remember having this much of liquify tools. Okay, erasing. And now for the magic trick that I do is like a way for doing a fading effect. So I lower the opacity of my brush and start like making it bigger and click, 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 keep clicking a couple of more times, like, and in different areas. So it gives like an impact that things are brighter on the top, then it starts getting darker. And that's gonna do this part again, but with the low opacity brush. Okay. It's looking cool. Zooming in a little bit to see what's happening. So we are using the black color brush, okay? And I also, you can see my shortcuts on my mouse part. So you know what kind of shortcuts I'm using. I use X to switch between the color white and black in a fast way. But you know the good thing about me also not getting Kokumi? That maybe I might like a character from Fountain. So whenever I get the chance to replay the game, I'm just gonna have like to pull a couple of times to get the character that I do want. Like I have 100% like I'm gonna get the character because I've reached the pity. I'm not gonna lose my pulls and so on. So maybe that's a good thing. I'm trying to be positive, you know, positive energy and so on. Okay. This part is pretty much annoying. You know, you keep thinking like, okay, I've finished. Then whenever I keep zooming out, I don't feel like kind of satisfied with the results. So I just have to redo things again. Zooming out to know if I'm doing good job or not. I'm gonna make the part here more darker. I'm gonna make my opacity higher. Maybe the shoulder part. Yes, the shoulder part. Like this. Come on. Let's see now. Okay. I think it's looking better. But I'm gonna do the trick again. The one with the fading one. So I'm gonna make my brush. Okay, the opacity is very low. And my brush is big. The black color. I'm gonna click here and there. Because somehow the edge part looks way too much defined. And it's making like some kind of border. So I want it to look a little bit more natural. But at the same time, I don't want to erase way too much. So you might find me switching back and forth with the white and black color. But I like how this card turned out. Like it's giving some kind like a smoke effect. Smoke effect. Okay, let's see now. Yes, perfect. That's more than enough. It's not way too defined, yes, and it's giving a good vibe. Yeah, good vibes only. This is enough. So I'm gonna save because my computer might explode at any time. And let's go and get gym parts. Come on, gym. Gonna take you home. Where's the mirror? Here's the mirror. I'm gonna copy and paste. I will also make sure it's in the center. Now it's the center. Okay, everything is good. I will check once again if Deuce is in the center. He is in the center. That's cool. The gem is in the scene. And we are almost done. So, yalla, let's finish. Okay. I'm gonna get the text now. Where is the text? The name. Yes, let's get the name. And where? Here. I'm gonna put you here. And I'm gonna write. Let me tell you about the name. I keep misspelling Deuce's name, but I think I've memorized it by now. I keep switching the places between the E and U and E, and every time like I Google it, and the Google like every time I write it to you, it's like fixing it for me. Like, for God's sake, stop writing it wrong. It's not like this. It's like this. Stop writing the E and the U in the wrong way. Even in the every time, like when I was writing the voting thing, I wrote it wrong. I wrote it wrong in the first time, so I had to erase it and rewrite it again. It is a total disaster when you keep misspelling things. Okay, so, and the second name, I think it's Spade. I'm gonna check it first, so we won't write anything wrong. Use with E first, and it's Spade, I think. Yes. Deucspad. Okay. So, okay, I'm now pretty sure that it's spelled correct. Okay. And now I'm gonna drag and drop it and put it behind his head. Not all characters like we needed to hide them that much, but used like his head is big for some reason. I think his head is bigger. No offense to Deuce, by the way. But I do like it when the characters' names hit with their head. Okay. Now I'm gonna check if it's in the center. Okay, sorry, not you, you. In the center? It was a little off the center. Where did I put the name? The name. I'm gonna fix anything with the text layer from while zooming out, so I can see what I'm doing. Like, let's see. Almost done. Yes, we are almost done. Final touches, and we're gonna reach our favorite part, which is the lightning. It's gonna give the glow up. So I'm gonna check once again if it's in the center. Yes, I have the trauma. Okay, it's looking good. Where's... Now it's better. Yeah, I like it more now. Okay. Copy it. Where is the watermark? Here. Let's copy it. Gonna put it here. And now we're almost to the lightning. Okay, copy. I'm gonna make sure that it's on top of everything else. So guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the glow up? Ta-na-na-na-ta-na. We're done. You see? You see the difference? You can't tell me you can't see the difference. It looks amazing with the lightning. Wait, I will show you again, guys. Let me show you again. You see? It is very amazing. I can't express my feelings toward it. Like, it gives a whole different level. I love it. I love it. I just can't. I can like write an article about how perfect the lightning is. Okay, so we're gonna save. Let's zoom in for the dramatic effect and zoom out, okay? So, in today's stream, we finished Deuce wallpaper. Even though the stream was supposed to be on Tuesday, this is fine. We're doing it on Wednesday, and we finished the design on Wednesday. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What do you think, everyone? We're done with Deuce wallpaper. The winner of the voting, he fought Jack and won. They, by the way, they fought by fist fights and maybe racing fights. You know, they are in the track club together. So maybe they ran on the track or something and Deuce won. We can imagine whatever we want. I will keep it for your imagination. So yeah, we finished the wallpaper. It will be available to download hopefully tomorrow. If I do forget, please do remind me. Okay? So yeah, you can download it. It will be free. And you can get it from my Buy Me Coffee. So please look forward to it. And hopefully I will see you guys next week at... Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. The mic might die on me again. I just keep hitting it. I don't learn my lesson, do I? So I was saying that I will see you in the next week, Tuesday, hopefully, with no issues. And at our usual timing, which is 7:30 minutes. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Even though it was like sudden and so on, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And I will see you in our next stream. Look forward to our next voting thing. I will do another random thing with the characters to see which character we will do in the next time. And yeah, I'm looking forward to our next meeting too. So goodbye everyone. Have a good day or have a good night. Sleep. Bye bye.